everybody. My name is Dennis Brager. I'm the founder of the Brager Tax Law Group, and I'm here today in cloudy, rainy Los Angeles, and I wanted to answer one of the questions that many of my clients asked because I thought that might be something of interest to everybody. And one of those questions is, how many years can the IRS go back when it wants to audit me? And like with most things with tax law, the short answer is it depends. And it depends upon a number of different things, but let me first start out by saying that sometimes there's a 3-year statute of limitations, sometimes there's a 6-year statute of limitations, and sometimes the IRS has an unlimited amount of time. And so we start off with 3 years. That's the normal statute of limitations. And when does that 3 years start to run? Well, it starts to run when you file your tax return. So for example, let's say that you file your tax return on April 15th, the due date. That's the easiest. And let's say we're talking about your 2021 tax return. That tax return is due April 15th of 2022. You file it April 15th of 2022, and the statute of limitations expires 3 years later on April 15th, 2025. More than 25% of your gross income. So again, by way of example, let's say that you wrote down $100,000 worth of income on your tax return before all the deductions. That's your overall gross income. It's $100,000, and the IRS discovers that in fact you failed to report $26,000 in income, so a little more than 25%. Well, in that case, go forward. So 6 years after April 15th of 2022 would be the last time that the IRS can audit you. I said that, generally speaking, we calculate this 3 or 6 year period from the filing date, but there are exceptions to that. So for example, employment tax returns, Form 941s, those get filed quarterly, but the way the IRS calculates the filing date is as of April 15th of the following year, and that starts the 3 or the 6 year period from starts the 3 or 6 year period running. There are also certain things that can be done to extend that 3 or 6 year statute of limitations, and in the law we call those tolling events, but you can just think of them as items that will extend the statute of limitations. And one of them, the most common, is you can agree to extend the statute of limitations. As the IRS is getting close to that 3 year date, it's likely, if they're not done with the audit, that they're going to ask you to extend the audit, to extend the statute of limitations by signing a waiver. And you have a choice as to whether or not to sign that. And that choice is a very difficult one to make, and not one I'm going to talk about today, but maybe in the future, maybe we'll do a video on whether or not you should agree to extend the statute of limitations. Another very important one is if you fail to file certain foreign reporting forms. So for example, there's a Form 5471, there's a Form 8938, which is used to report offshore investments. And if you don't file those, then the IRS has an unlimited amount of time to go after you, not just for not reporting what's ever on these foreign reporting forms or what should be on them. They have an unlimited amount of time to go after you for anything else that's on your tax returns. Not filing these foreign reporting forms can create a situation that extends the statute of limitations for quite a while. All right, That's about all I wanted to mention on this topic today, and I look forward to seeing you again on a future video. If you have more questions, feel free to take a look at our website or give us a call to make an appointment.